Ladies and gentlemen, many of Mount Kenya leaders who are affiliated to Azimio la Umoja are now decamping from Azimio la Umoja. Actually, they are set to join Kenya Kwanza. This from the signs we are seeing, from the exchange of words between Jubilee leaders and ODM leaders. These are clear indication that these people are not together. And of course, Kenyans have been waiting for Mother Karua's response. Kenyans have been waiting for Mother Karua to say something. It is obvious that Mother Karua was considered the Mount Kenya leader when Raila unveiled her as the running mate. People saw her as a strong match, a strong competitor, and people believed that she would deliver many votes to Raila Odinga, and of course she did, because Raila got over 400,000 votes, and it's something that has never happened in Raila's political career. He's never gotten such number of votes from Mount Kenya. So these leaders, are they want to decamp from Azimio because supporting Raila Odinga made them lose their seat. Of course, some Kanini Kaigano lost his seat. Named them Kioni lost his seat. So, as despite them losing their seats, even Raila Odinga, their flag bearer, the Azimio flag bearer, lost his seat. Okay, not lost his seat, did not manage to emerge victorious. So these Jubilee leaders, of course, they want to survive. So guys, before you go on, take a time to receive my greetings, and it's my hope that you are doing well wherever you are. Now, that's just a few days ago, we've seen exchange of words, bitter exchange of words between Jeremiah Kioni and of course Sifuna and some ODM leaders. Jeremiah Kioni was saying something that of course did not go well with ODM people. Let me quote what Jeremiah said. Of course, as I quoted, you will see it on your screen. The debt Raila wanted to be paid has been paid. For the first time, Raila got the highest number of votes in Mount Kenya, which he has never gotten, and it's now the time to move on. So Jeremiah was confirming that they want to move on, okay? They want to move on to another coalition. They want to make new friends. And of course, this a clear indication that Jubilee is not with ODM. And of course, this is happening when Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are not said any words pertaining this issue. They have not said any word pertaining, what Jubilee members are saying. Are saying. Remember, Uhuru is Jubilee's leader, and of course, I know that this leader thought that Raila would win, but of course, as fate would have it, he did not manage to win. So now they are bitter because they have lost twice. They have lost their seats. They're not relevant, in the region. I think one reason why these people want to decamp from Azimio is that they want to remain relevant in Mount Kenya, in Central. It's obvious that Mount Kenya don't like Raila Odinga. That's why they have not been voting for him. Yeah, that's the reality. Yeah. So the more they stay or they remain in Raila Odinga, the more irrelevant they remain in the region. So they want to remain relevant. They want to secure their seats come 2027. That's the main idea, behind it. And of course, right now, Uhuru Kenyatta is not relevant. No, he's a former president. So I don't think they would listen to Uhuru Kenyatta that much, because that Uhuru Kenyatta is not in the political scene unless otherwise. But as per now, he's a retired president. That's why I think these guys, they are trying to re-engineer themselves. Okay, they're trying to restart the political career. So, of course, Sifun of course answered Kioni, and of course I talked about this in my other video. He told Kioni that Jubilee underperformed. Jubilee promised Raila Odinga more than 2 million votes, but Jubilee just delivered 400,000 votes. And actually, he said that Jubilee benefited in the Azimio coalition because ODM agreed to let Jubilee member vie as Nairobi governor. Remember, Bolika Pigade was from Jubilee. And he was allowed to vie. Initially, the person who was supposed to vie, to run as the Nairobi governor was Tim Onyonyi from ODM, but Onyonyi sacrificed his ambition and of course paved the way for Palka Bigade. But I don't know, as fate will have it, Igade did not manage to win. The person who won was of course Rakaja. So, having said this, Nation, Southern Media, Gazette, media actually said that some Jubilee is decoming from Azimio, and this did not go well with Mother Karua. Why am I saying so? Because Mother Karua was quick to answer the Southern Media. He told them, don't say that Jubilee is, decamping from Azimio. Say a section of Jubilee leaders or a section of Mount Kenya, because Southern Media was saying that, Mount Kenya is cutting ties with Raila Odinga, and this is what infuriated Mother Karua. She said that, don't say that Mount Kenya, say a section of Mount Kenya is decamping from Azimio. So this is a clear indication that Mother Karua is still with Raila Odinga, and she's still, fighting with Raila, sort of fighting, on the same side with Raila. And actually, she's not going to decamp anytime soon. I think she's a lady of principle, because I believe that when you form a coalition, you don't have to break the marriage that early. It's barely 3 months from election. But right now, we are seeing Azimio, Azimio is being, Azimio is dying. All because Raila did not manage to win the election. But remember very well, Azimio La Umoja was a strong coalition. Why am I saying so? Azimio La Umoja managed to form the majority in parliament. After the elections, after Ruto was declared the winner, what did he do? He just bought some leaders from Azimio, because he realized that he didn't have enough MPs, to represent him in the parliament. So of course this is dangerous for him. This was dangerous for him because he was fearing for impeachment. Yeah, remember very well, in the Grand Coalition government, Kibaki was having less MPs. Raila was having more MPs, and that really gave Kibaki a lot of problems because he could not pass any bills in the parliament, all because he did not have enough MPs. Same thing was going to happen to Ruto. So Ruto was very quick. As I've said, that Ruto is a quick politician. As a sharp politician, he does not sleep. He knew that he was going to be the president because he was already declared by Chebukati. So what did he do? He went on a mission. He called members from Azimio. Actually, it's a party called UDM, not ODM, UDM. UDM members were picked, okay, and they joined, of course, Ruto. So that's how Ruto managed to have the majority members in the parliament. And of course, Raila was not happy, but of course, these people, they said that they had the right to join whatever faction they want. So that's what I'm saying. Let us wait and see what will Uhuru Kenyatta say, because Uhuru Kenyatta is the leader of Jubilee, but he has not said a word. So maybe it's the one who started these leaders to quit Azimio, because Uhuru's game plan was Raila to be the president, and of course maybe he wanted to be the prime minister. I don't know, but I believe that was the game plan. But of course, things are not gone according to his plan. I believe he's the one who's behind all this. I believe so. Right now he's working for Ruto because he's ambassador for peace. Politics are dirty game. Sorry guys, sorry, but politics are dirty game. So guys, having said so, tell me what you think. Do you think Mother Karua is going to quit Azimio? I don't think she will remain strong in Azimio. Do you think Raila Odinga will be finished if at all Jubilee decomes from Azimio? Tell me in the comment section. I'll want to hear it from you. So guys, those few remarks, take a time, subscribe. We'll meet you next time. Thank you.